We service almost 2,000 kids throughout the city of Atlantic City. And even through the whole COVID restrictions, we did run summer camp for 7 weeks, and we serviced over 150 kids in our 3 campuses. And now the fall sessions have begun, our after school programs, and I teach the hospitality and culinary track, which means that the kids in one track who are juniors and seniors will be certified as ServSafe managers, which is a 5-year certification when they take their class and then pass in December, take the test. Plus, they're involved, we make dinner. Right now, the population is around 110 between the Drexel building and the teen center. 5 nights a week, we make dinner. We have to meet the Department of Agriculture requirements for proteins, starches, vegetables, and those menus have to be submitted and agreed to. But for me, the challenge is to create menus that don't use a lot of frozen food, that we make fresh stuff.
When you live in certain areas, certain urban areas, people don't always have access. So how big of a challenge is it for your students when you're teaching them, here's all you can do? Do they have the access?
It is a challenge. Atlantic City is considered a food desert, which doesn't mean there's no food. It means there's limited availability of fresh foods. We're trying to do things to change that. We have a garden out back, and you'll see all the herbs I'm using today came from our garden. It's easy to grow potted herbs and even peppers, lettuces in pots at your house. So those are the things we talk about. We do garden club.
And I love that you're starting with young people, because they can learn and take these ideas to their families and incorporate it in. Who are the students? Young people coming into your class. Is there a typical profile of a person in your program?
I wouldn't say any of them are typical. I would say they're all extraordinary. They're all intelligent. They're all really, really energetic. I mean, they are teenagers. They come from different racial and ethnic backgrounds. They're a mixed bag of diversity in talent, in brains, in attitude. There's a lot of rules in the kitchen for safety and health, and things are reiterated day in, day out to them. Like right now, I'm in the kitchen without a hat on, and I'm doing that because we're filming this. And normally I would have my hat on and a mask. But since we're talking and it's just me here, I'm breaking those rules for the moment.
When you are teaching these young people not just how to cook, but create and have something that is healthy and nourishing, you are also encouraging them to give back to community. Why do you see that as so important?
So we're teaching kids the importance of how to be prepared to go out into the world and join the workforce. To join the workforce as a young person or as an adult. It prepares them to think about how they should show up for work, what time they should show up for work, their attitude at work. They will have 1 college credit. They can graduate from high school with college credit. So there's a lot of pieces to the puzzle that we're creating here that are stepping stones out of being stuck.
I love it. You're giving them directions on how to cook and directions that are going to be applied in life no matter what journey they take. Thank you,
Absolutely.
Chef.